Alright, welcome back to more Randomizer Classic. And let's just continue on splattering more levels. There's in no real particular order, it's just kind of what's nearby. Again, there's no strict order, you don't have to do like level 1 before level 2, there's none of that here because when there's so many levels and a lot of these you can access at the same time. Yeah, I'm basically not even gonna break a sweat going through this place. Especially just as Garayos. Now, if you happen to not have a ladder, by some chance, by this point you probably should have found a ladder already. You can actually take these stairs, but let's put it this way: I think you need a ladder to finish the level. I mean, you can get around most of the level without a ladder, but to actually finish it, you need something to cross water. Be it a ladder, a feather, flippers, whichever item, it doesn't really matter, as long as you have some way to cross water. Meanwhile, like, everything here is like going down in one hit. Now see, again, that's a very vague clue because you have no clue where to use your whistle. Again, you'll probably be stumbling around trying to figure out where to use it. Again, the modern version, it's actually more evident where to use the whistle. That's why probably a lot of people do the modern version, because one, there's some new changes compared to the classic version. Is just literally cut and paste essentially. And here we got a magic book, which is pretty useless right now because I don't think I have a wand. I mean, if you have the wand, then it's actually, the magic book's actually pretty useful. Although not that I really use the wand that much anyway. I got a much better weapon than a sword. Even the boomerang works well enough. And you want to make a note to actually explore this passage. Maybe not that relevant now, but in the modern version it's actually quite relevant. Right now it's just for a small key, which is, not that big a deal because I got, 25 right now. But again, it is relevant when you do the modern version. I mean, you want to be able to explore the whole map, and just so you don't miss any rooms, because again, you never know what you're gonna miss. You know, might as well just take the 5 heart penalty. I got plenty of hearts anyway. Oh, not much in this level. Just a Triforce and then what was that, a magic book? So nothing really jaw-dropping. See, pretty much you get all your hearts back. That's why I just do the 5 heart tolls. I get all my hearts back, and then, you know, it's regenerating quarter heart like every, what, 8 seconds or something? Something around that range. Pretty much might as well mop up this level. This level's gonna be pretty quick. Not only is the map pretty small, but again, it's just more Garayas. Pretty much no challenge at all at this point. Look at that. Just cutting through everything. And honestly, even level 4 sword wipes out a blue Garaya in 1 hit. I think there was a key in that room. Not that I'm short on keys or anything. I don't even know why you put Aquamentus there. It's like literally a dead end. And those stairs at the beginning actually lead to that room to the right. So that's if you had no ladder. Or no way to cross water. And I think there's stairs in this room, but I think it takes you back to the start, or actually it's that room, that dead end room above that dig dogger. Yeah, that's a really vague clue there. It's not funny everything has to be in block letters, because that's, again, that's how the original Zelda 1 went. Everything printed out in big letters, block letters. Whereas the modern version actually is in the upper lowercase letters. So it looks like the grammar's better. Nope, just a magic jar. Again, there's really, I don't know how much more useful stuff there is to pick up. I mean, I already got all my rings, all my swords, even Fire Boomerang, which is actually a really good item. I even have that already. Maybe only missing is like, you know, gold arrows or something. another Triforce. After beating up that big dog in like, what, 5 seconds or something? Again, luckily most of these levels can be entered from either side. There are only a few levels that are selected towards one side. A few of the Group 5 levels, and then, you know, the ones that have, like, overlap, like, you know, 1, 2, and 2, 3, you know, those types of things. And because, you know, they're in the same spot, so it's only on one side. Again, really fun to use the boomerang for that purpose. So it's, you know, offense and defense at the same time. You don't get a, you know, if the sword gets thrown at you, for example, and you're just gonna bounce it back at him. Now, it can block boomerangs, but, you know, obviously you can't deflect boomerangs, but, you know, you can block them, but it's not really that useful. Okay, again, going through all the dead ends right now. Not taking long to just mow through these rooms. And pretty much any damage I take, pretty much, you know, I'm gonna recover it off. I mean, the only thing I really need now would, what, be a level 3 heart ring. Pretty much in the classic Zelda would probably be almost like immortality at that point. Just not gonna take enough damage from anything. Actually, if you have a shortcut means to, you know, get across water, you only need to deal with this Dig Dogger, actually. You just leave it alone. But since this one only splits into one, it's not really a big deal. Now, a tricky thing with this level, assuming you have no, like, flippers or a feather or something, you're gonna have to take these stairs to get to the, kind of the other side of this, grid. Now, what you may not realize right off the bat, you know, if you think about going into these stairs, you're gonna think it takes you back to the original spot, right? And this is one of these levels you want to take a closer look at that, because look where it takes you. It's not where you think it would take you. That other passage was a one-way passage. So good to make some notes on this, because several levels will do this. You know, it'll toss you a... toss you a, a stairway, but it's not a two-way path, it's only one way. So the second stairs actually lead somewhere else. And another heart container. I think I have plenty of hearts right now. Sometimes not a bad idea, you know, if you go in into one, you know, some stairway, you know, just go back into that where the other one connects to, and just to make sure it kind of connects with each other. And most of the time it'll do that. So you know, you have stairs that will do, you know, what you would expect. It goes from A to B and then B to A. So you know, we kind of expect that. You can't really demonstrate it with these stairs because that actually takes you back to the, I think like the upper left corner or something, like that dead end. So there's another one of those one-way passages. Now, if you want an example of like clean passages, you know, go to your level 1 and 2X levels, because most of those should be clean passages. You know, A to B and B to A. Now, look at all these refills. I'm actually curious how often Blue Gorias drop hearts. Because that's like almost every one of them dropped hearts or something. Hearts, and I think I caught a couple fairies on top of it. And another Triforce. What, 7 right now? And I still have a lot of levels left to explore, and almost got the whole Triforce completed already. Actually, you know what? I might actually go into 1-8. You know, right here. Might as well. Pretty much clean this place out. There's another magic jar. Now in the classic version, there are only 8 magic jars. Whereas the modern has 16 magic jars, but again, pretty much all the expansions are like pretty much separated into its own group of locations. Whereas in the classic mode here, it's they're all meshed in with your items and stuff. So at the end of a level, you can get bomb bags, quiver expansions, so pretty much junk items. If anything, you want to load these up at the end of the game. You don't have any big items left to get. You know, technically you can just go up, but I'm just gonna complete and explore the whole thing here. It's not gonna take that long to explore everything. Again, very vague clues that you'd probably have better luck stumbling into the level. And assuming you've played Zelda, you probably know where all the first two groups of levels are, because they just run off the first and second quest. It's the third through fifth that may give you a little problem if you haven't played those, you haven't explored those quests. I think they come off of other quests, I just don't... I know the 5 group comes from the 4th quest, but the other groups I don't know. And that was fast. Surprised they didn't even get hit on that one. Piling up more cash right now. At least I can still hold a few more supers. Okay, so this used to be, I think, like the the original Zelda was like the magic key or something. It was magic key. And here we got Red Heart Ring. Oh boy, well that pretty much wraps this up. And now you basically recover quarter heart every, it was like 4 seconds now. Given very few things are going to do any amount of damage to you. Red Heart Ring. Pretty much all I need to wrap up this thing. Probably gonna barely see the energy, the life flinching now, because it's gonna be recovering so quickly. That's kind of an outdated clue. Where that 10th enemy has the bomb thing means. It doesn't even make any sense in ZC, because enemies just drop whatever. Nope, more arrows. We got a Red Heart Ring, so pretty much almost never gonna have to worry about life again. And the clue about like whistling where the tide can't reach, again, the modern version kind of gives you a better clue on it. This one, you actually whistle right on this corner. For the most part, it's one secret per screen, so if you map that out, then you might be able to kind of PoE where it might be. Now, exploring this whole place kind of gets annoying. You have to go into that room a few times just to explore everything. This one isn't even a 3-splitter, it's a 1-splitter. I'm pretty sure the modern version makes it harder. I think most of them are 3-splitters. Here you see a lot of 1s. And 3-6 and you still have 1-splitters. I mean, look at all these hearts. I mean, seriously, I mean, how often did he drop hearts here? I don't know, I might have to look up the actual percentages, because sometimes, I mean, I've read some numbers on, like, let's say blue dark nuts, and it just doesn't seem like what it is. It seems like a lot more. Because I've had rooms where, like, you know, 6 blue dark nuts, and I get, like, all 6 of them dropping hearts or fairies or something. I mean, not that I'm complaining about more hearts, it just means more recovery. Yeah, so you'll be going in that central room a few times to actually explore the whole map. It's probably like, what, 4 times or something? I mean, it's not a very long trip back, it's just kind of annoying. By the time usually these guys respawn. Not that it takes that long to demolish the room again. So, you know, in that kind of central room, you know, that usually you push like the upper left block or something, or yeah, the upper left block, you know, just to test to see if it has stairs, and usually it does. So you want to get along the top row here, and again, make sure you have some meat with you, some enemy bait. Nope, just another heart container. I see I already got all my life back. Just have to remember to buy more meat, but not that it's that expensive in the first place. You know, I need to find like a charge ring or something. You know, because that takes a while to get the Super Quake going. And blue magic ring. So it cuts MP recovery in half. So it's probably like, what, 15 seconds now? Something around that range. Honestly, it doesn't even matter how much I drown here because look, there was 3 hearts and a fairy sitting there. Like, plenty of recovery items. And then, you know, I recover a quarter heart like every, what, 4 seconds or something. You find yourself just going past the starting line every time, and how many times is this already? Now to get to the boss requires a little tiny passageway you gotta go through. Look at all these hearts. What? A fairy and like what, 4, 5 hearts or something? I don't know if there was like some stacked on, like 2 stacked on top. Well, at least you're ensured of having your sword because that room is just all blue bubbles. Now the whole red bubble thing is usually with like Gleeox. And another Triforce. Look at that, I already completed the whole Triforce and I have to count how many levels I have left. I think it's more than a few. If I complete the whole Triforce, could go into level 9 if I wanted to. I'm gonna hold off on that. Hold off on going on into level 9s. You know, clear out all the preliminary levels first. You know, I'm probably just gonna buy out super bombs. Just buy as many as I can. And again, I already bought a red potion. Again, they go in a 4-to-1 ratio. Alright, so after we clean out another clump of levels, we'll see what levels are left on my list, and we'll clean out those in, or at least some of those in the next part. Alright, see you guys later.